put your blanket or pillow at the front left or right corner of your mat. So take your time coming down to the ground, and we're going to place our hands behind us to start. So your choice, either fingers can be turning or facing your hips, or they can be facing the back of your mat. So play with that for a second and just see what feels best for you today. And then the soles of the feet are going to go on the edges of the yoga mat. Play with that too. If your hips are already speaking to you here, you might move them in a little closer. So we're going to start in this kind of funky shape. Wherever you are, go ahead and find some stillness and drop your shoulders down and away from your ears and lift the heart. Press into all 10 fingerprints, all 10 knuckles. Bring some awareness to the soles of the feet, maybe pressing into the toes. We'll take a couple breaths here, landing on our mat, landing in the space. And bring some awareness to the crown of the head and just travel down as you continue to breathe all the way to the root, your sits bones. Seeing if that awareness can allow you to lift your chest a little higher. And as always, we'll check in here, just asking the simple question, how am I feeling today? Take a deep breath in to allow it just to come in waves. And on the exhale, allow that just to let go, or allow yourself to let go of that. All right, we'll start with a slow windshield wipering of the legs. So knees are going to drop down towards the left. Right knee's going to reach towards the front left corner of the mat. And the aim here is to keep the chest open, shoulders back. And then you can windshield wiper to the other side, allowing the knees to drop to the right. Left knee reaches towards the front right corner. And then just find a slow motion that feels good for you today, rocking back and forth through the hips, getting massage in the glutes, the soles of the feet. Maybe adjusting your hands if the wrists are speaking to you. Only criteria here is to breathe and lift the heart. All right, we'll come off the wrist, leaning forward. Hands are going to come in between our feet, keeping the feet wide. And then we'll drop the chin in towards the chest, allow the elbows to grow heavy. Allow the shoulder blades to open wide. Gentle opening through the upper back body here. Allow the shoulders to relax, sits bones to root down. And bring that awareness back to the soles of the feet as you press in to the ball joint of the big toe, the heels. Nice, smooth, long, deep breaths in and out. All right, we'll slowly slide the hands back up, sitting up tall. We'll send the left leg out long in front of us, toes up towards the sky, and we'll bring the right sole of the foot to the inner left thigh. So you're going to be in sort of an L shape here. If you want to bring your blanket underneath your sits bones, you can. Otherwise, we'll just sit up nice and tall. Left hand's going to come to the top of the right hip. We're going to reach the right hand up towards the sky. Big breath in. And then on the exhale, begin to lean over towards your left foot. So again, finding that action of sending the shoulders back, heart and chest open towards the right. So just kind of counteracting that habit to close in, keep nice open space in the upper body. Anchor down through that right knee. right hip. One more breath in here. And then on the exhale, we'll dial our heart forward, reach that right hand over towards the left side or the left heel, left ankle. And then we'll slowly spin around. Left hand's going to come around and behind for a gentle twist here. Maybe looking behind your left shoulder if that feels good. And if this feels pretty tight, you might slide up and put your hand beside your shin or your knee. Wherever you are, deep belly breaths, find length from the crown of the head all the way down, again to the root. One more breath in. And exhale, we'll unwind, sending the right leg out long. Left heel comes in. So finding our same shape, right toes towards the sky. Right hand comes to the top of the left hip crease. We'll reach the left hand up. Big breath in. And then exhale, tipping over towards the right foot. Finding some opposition here, reaching with that right hand, leaning with the left. Notice if the side feels a little crankier, a little fussier. And just accept that and take some deep breaths. Find your anchor through everything that's touching the ground. Maybe soften through the skin of the face. And one more deep breath in. And deep breath out, reaching that left hand towards the right ankle. We'll slowly spin the chest around towards the right side. Right hand comes behind, gentle twist. Lots of awareness in the right foot as you lift the toes up towards the sky, pressing away the sole of the right foot. And then sliding up and down the leg any amount here to find a twist that feels comfortable. Wringing out. Today is a detox practice, so we'll be doing a lot of twists that show the organs some love. Enhance digestion, all that good stuff. And on your next exhale, we'll release. We'll send both legs out long, bend through the knees, dig in through the heels, and then reach both hands up towards the sky. Big breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Hands come down by our heels, maybe reaching towards the toes. Allow the chin to tuck in towards the chest. And take this moment just to let something go. Maybe hug the lower ribs in to find a little bit more buoyancy in the upper body. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here. And we'll just use this as an opportunity to have intention to let something go. All yoga can help with detoxifying organs or helping the muscles become flexible. But really the intention is what's most important. Why are you here? What are you letting go of tonight, today? All right, we'll slowly roll all the way up, stacking up through the spine. We'll cross the legs and come all the way forward onto all fours into tabletop. Get settled here, bringing lots of awareness into the abdominal wall. So hugging that in. And then we'll just begin by making circles with the nose. And see if you can make circles with your head, your nose, your neck. Just moving that one part of the body without moving anything else. Keeping a nice integrity through the spine, pressing through the hands and the feet for stability. All right, let's reverse the circle, drawing circles with the nose in the opposite direction. And now we'll integrate the spine. So you might begin to continue circling with the head as you dip the belly down for cat-cow. Synchronizing with the breath, maybe inhaling to look up, dipping the belly down, exhaling chin to chest, rounding through. Option here to do a normal cat-cow if that feels right for you today. All right, and when you're satisfied, we'll take one look past the left shoulder, bump the hips over towards the left, big stretch in the right side body. And opposite side, looking past the right shoulder now, bumping the hips over towards the right. Awesome. We'll send the right leg out long, toes on the mat. And then we'll step that right foot all the way up and through in between the hands, giving yourself lots of space here. So we want two 90-degree angles. So we're not coming completely into our normal lunge, low lunge, but lots of space. We'll bring our blanket or pillow to the left side of our right foot. And we'll plant the hands, swing that left foot around to the right side of the mat. Right hand's going to come over to meet the left. We'll plant the right hand, open twist here, left arm, left hand up towards the sky. Your right elbow will be pressing into your right knee, and right knee will be pressing into your right elbow. Find some opposition here, open up. Maybe wiggle the fingertips, one more big breath in, deep belly breath. And then exhale, let that go, release the left hand. We'll frame the right foot, swing that left foot back around. We'll send the hips back, runner stretch, right toes point up towards the face. Stretching through that right leg any amount, keeping it bent. We'll take a few breaths here just to stretch through the hamstring, the back of the knee, all the way down to the Achilles. And we'll inhale to look forward. Exhale to roll through that foot. We'll move our blanket or pillow aside, plant the palms, send the right foot back, send the left foot back for a plank. So option here to lower towards the knees for half plank. We'll spike the heels back, hug those abs in, reach the crown away. We'll be here one more breath. You got it. And exhale, drop towards the knees. Let that go, returning to our tabletop position. Going straight into the other side, left leg goes out long. We'll send the right or left knee up in between, stepping our foot through, low lunge on our left side. Finding your two right angles with both legs. We'll bring our pillow or blanket to the right side of our left foot. Plant the palms and swing that right foot around towards the left side of the mat. Left hand comes over to meet the right. We come onto the fingertips or plant our left palm, open twist towards the right, right hand towards the sky. Bringing the shoulder blades together, pressing our elbow into our knee, finding some opposition, pressing firmly into that back right foot. Deep breath in to expand and exhale to contract, come all the way back through. Swing that right foot back. Move your blanket or pillow, send the hips back for a runner stretch. Left toes towards the face. Bending through the knee, any amount. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, rolling through that front foot. We'll plant the palms, send the left foot back. This time lowering onto the elbows. We'll interlace the fingers. Send the right leg out long, left leg out long on the toes. Forearm plank. Press into the elbows, press into the fists. And we'll do one hip dip on each side. So lower the right hip down, nice and gentle here, nothing straining. Relax and inhale to come back up through center. And then exhale, drop the left hip down towards the ground. Relax, take a breath in. Exhale back to center, you got it. One more breath. Exhale, lower the knees. Nice work. All right, from here, we'll come back to tabletop, curl the toes under, send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Nice and easy, walking it out, dropping one heel down and then the other. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let it go. Hips up towards the sky. We'll drop the left heel down, reach the right leg up and behind, three-legged dog. Right foot comes back down. We'll make a slow walk towards the front of the mat. I'll meet you there in forward fold. Bend through the knees. Allow the upper body to hang heavy. We'll inhale to halfway lift. Hands come towards the thighs. We reach the crown away, shoulders back. Exhale to bow. And then inhale, let's ragdoll all the way up. Mountain pose. All right, hang with me here. We're going to bend through the knees, send the hands forward. Chair pose. Again, let's find some ease. Nothing too strenuous here. Let's try to make it easy with our breath, engaging our core. Palms come together. Heart center, pressing our elbows left to right. Sitting the hips back, twist over towards the left side, right elbow intends towards that left knee. So take a peek down at your knees and see if you can get those to be equidistant, so they should be a straight line. If one's coming up or down, that means your hips aren't in alignment. So our goal is just to get those to be aligned. Open your heart. One more breath here. Exhale back to center. We're going over towards the right side now. Big twist, left elbow to right knee. You got it. Sit the hips deep. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Allow your breath to release any tension here. Fingertips come to the mat. We'll reach the right foot up and back for half splits, pointing through that right toe or flexing the foot, toes dialing down towards the ground, keeping our hips level, allowing the blood flow in opposite direction. Bending through our standing knee, any amount. We'll be here a couple more breaths, so play here. Maybe dropping the foot down and back up. During the breath. And then check it out. We'll step that right foot back onto our toes, press into that front left foot, reach up towards the sky, high lunge. Allow blood flow opposite direction now. Reaching up, all good. Finding our focus out in front. And then we'll pivot on the back foot, open up to warrior two, reaching our hands out on the horizon. Looking past our front left hand. Big breath in, drop down. And then exhale, peaceful warrior. Left hand up towards the sky. Straighten through the front leg. Right hand comes down our back right thigh. Big stretch in the left side body. And exhale, cartwheel through, bend through that front knee. Dropping down onto our right knee. Plant the right hand. Open twist towards the left. Left hand's towards the sky. Exhale, let that go. Plant the palms. We'll send the left foot back. Child's pose, sending the hips back as well. Forehead towards the mat. Hands can stay forward or draw back by your heels. Take 3 relaxing breaths here. And we'll check in again. How are you feeling? And exhale, let it go. All right, next inhale in, we'll press back up into tabletop, coming into downward facing dog, curling the toes under, hips up and back. You got it. All right, this time we'll drop the right heel down, lift the left leg up high, 3-legged dog, pressing into both, palms evenly. Maybe shaking the head, yes and no, and then we'll drop that left foot back down. Make that slow walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back and release. Exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll all the way to the top. Mountain pose. Nice and slow. Rolling up through the spine. We'll catch our breath here. On your next inhale, set the hips back, reach the hands forward, chair pose. Hug the lower ribs in. Bring awareness back to the feet. All four corners pressing down and away. Inhale, palms come to the center of the chest. We press our elbows left to right. And inhale, big open twist towards the right. Left elbow towards right knee, revolved chair. And exhale back to center. Inhale towards the left, right elbow intends towards the left knee. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice long spine. And then exhale back to center, forward fold, let it go. Take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. We're going to play here just for a second, inhaling to draw the navel in towards the spine and seeing if that will allow the upper body to come in a little closer towards our shins. Any amount, just playing with that. And then we'll come onto the fingertips, shift our weight into our right foot, and send our left leg up and back for half splits on the opposite side. Option here to continue playing with that navel drawing in towards the spine. If you feel really good here, you might grab the back of the right calf with your hands, drawing your nose in towards your knee. Bending through that right standing leg. One more breath, you got it. And then exhale, slingshotting back. Left toes come to the mat. We press into the front right foot, rising up, high lunge. Hands towards the sky. Deep breath in and exhale, pivot on the back foot, open up, warrior two. Sure, center's underneath you, shoulders stacked on top of the hips. Look forward, inhale, and exhale, peaceful warrior, stretching through that front leg, straightening through the front leg, reaching the right hand up towards the sky, left hand down. Big breath in and exhale, cartwheeling all the way through, low lunge, left knee kisses the mat. We'll plant the left palm, open twist towards the right, right hand towards the sky. Big breath in and exhale, release, plant the palms, slide that right foot back. We'll cross the ankles, coming all the way back through to the seat that we started in. Plant the soles of the feet right back on the edge of the mat, and we'll lean forward, hands coming to the center, dropping our chin in towards our chest, pressing our shoulders or our elbows into our knees, and finding our breath. Just relax. All right, we'll slowly begin to come out of this. We'll roll up through the spine, catch your ankles, send your toes out in front, toes touch together. We lean back for boat variation, so we're hanging onto our ankles here, knees wide, shoulders back, heart forward, engage the core. One more breath. All right, and release, we'll come down onto our backs. Nice and slow, take your time. We'll hug the knees into the chest when you get there. Maybe you rock a little back and forth. And both hands are going to come out to our sides. So out into the Texas T, or you can do cactus arms. So we'll inhale here, deep breath, and exhale, allow the knees to fall over towards the right. pressing into the backs of the hands or the palms. And on your next inhale, we'll bring the knees back up at the center. And then exhale, allow the knees to fall over towards the left. All right, we'll continue this motion back and forth, inhaling to center, exhaling, allow the knees to fall to the right, inhaling back to center, exhale over towards the left. We'll do this a couple more breath cycles. Option to stay in one side or the other a little longer if you need. All right, we'll let the feet drop back down toward the floor next time you come to center. Hands drop by our hips, preparing for bridge pose. We'll press into all four corners of both feet, lifting the hips up towards the sky. Big hip release here. Just do one of these. Inhale to reach the chin, the chest up towards the sky. And exhale, release, articulating through the spine as you roll down. We'll send the legs out long. Way to show up for yourself today. It's not always easy. So kudos to you. We'll relax here in Shavasana, allowing our breath to return to its natural rhythm. Notice if you are clenching in the face or the jaw, relax. Relax the toes, the fingers. Allow the body just to be heavy here. And slowly deepen the breath, maybe wiggling through the toes, the fingertips. And when you're satisfied, we'll come back up into a seat, either by pressing onto one side, coming back to where we started, or you might rock and roll up and down through the spine. We'll meet cross-legged, hands at heart center. Let's take one more deep breath in together. In gratitude for our bodies, each other, and the big picture, we'll bow and we whisper Namaste.